To you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. There's the whistle. Digne. Richarlison. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. He's got options out wide. Gomez. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Looking to break out here. Has a pop! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Throw in. And that's another throw. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Coleman. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Davis. And they've been caught out here. Gomez could move up a gear here. Tries to get it forward quickly. Well positioned to make that interception. And now they can launch a counter. Over to the left. Richarlison. He gets past his man. And the shot!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Everton break the deadlock.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Gomez. Hateboer. Decent looking ball. Gomez. Can he shoot? Davis. He's in! Zapata spreads it towards the left. He's gone for it! It's anyone's ball. And it's Zapata. And he's there to cut it out. Calvert-Lewin. Keane. Sigurdsson. De Roon. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Keane. Right through the middle. Caldara does well to read it and intercepts. De Roon. Atalanta are trailing here with the first half almost done. Lovely feet. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Keane. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Caldara plays it forward. De Roon. Josip Ilicic. Gomez. Ilicic. Pickford can pick that up. That is going to be the final action of the first half. So there you have it. Close fought half of football. Still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Atalanta don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though.
Dashing forward at pace. Keane. Richarlison. In for a hefty challenge. Turns and goes back. Richarlison! Hoists it forward. And it's Gomez. Has he picked him out? Zapata. Out of play for a goal kick. Coleman, and it's played forward.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
And that has put paid to that. And now the breakaway. Good idea, just poorly executed. And here's Zapata. Zapata tries to head towards goal. Forward it goes. Gomez. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Hasabur. Played back in. Zapata. It's got through and...
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break. Oh, real danger here! Now the counter. Richarlison. It's a brilliant interception. Everton are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Hasabur. Daroon. Hasabur.
Atalanta are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Zapata. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Zapata. Goes for the cross. Gets up to head it! Should have equalised.
Oh, that would be a major disappointment for him. That should have got his team back in the game.
The changes then in quick succession.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
And it's Gomez. He's going to be pulled back for that one. Everton making consecutive changes here.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Well, try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Zapata plays it out to the flank. Zapata shoots! Just off target.
Duvan Zapata certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Digne plays it forward.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Ilicic. Hasabur. Daroon. And it's Gomez. And here's Zapata. Zapata. Is up, always in the balance, and in the end, one goal was enough. They are narrowly beaten. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Has a pop! Done very well to get to that.
Ivan Zapata sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Zapata! Zapata! There it is!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that. Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
Atalanta go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Right through the middle. Pickford can pick that up. Bernard, and it's played forward. Richarlison. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
And it's Zapata. Gomez did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Richarlison. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Forward it goes. Decent looking ball. Bernard. It's a loose ball. There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. Zapata going for goal! They've done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Richarlison. Walcott. Now it's Walcott. Goes to finish! Goal! Back within 1. They have them in their sights again. We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Now it's Zapata. And it's Ilicic. Out to the right. Gomez. Richarlison. Calvert-Lewin spreads it towards the left. Goalkeeper's ball. Hasselborg. Josip Ilicic. And here's Zapata. Richarlison. Good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Calvert-Lewin. Hits one! It's in! They have come roaring back! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable.
He's gone for it! They've scored! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Everton get themselves into the lead.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Ilicic, try, and Zapata! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
Digne. And it's Bernard. Hoists it forward. There's the end of the first half. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Instant pack, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Atalanta need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Dashing forward at pace. Gomez gets it back. Walcott. Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Zapata. Well, they could break here. Ilicic. Richarlison. Calvert-Lewin.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
He's left his man. And the ball is out of play. Out to the left it goes. And here's Zapata. Ilicic. Bernard. Bernard goes looking. Schneiderlin did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Richarlison gets it out to the wing. Schneiderlin. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Has a pop! It's off target and by quite a way.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Richarlison. Gomez has made his mark on this game. It's a brilliant interception. It's taken taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Gomez. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Zapata! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. And he's there to clear it. Ilicic. He's had a shot!
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
He's made sure that that won't get through. And it's Ilicic. And he's there to cut it out. Corner given. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And that has been cleared. Has a hit! And the follow-up. He has done it! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
This is quite a battle.
Atalanta surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it.
And it's played forward. Well positioned to make that interception.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. 90 minutes up, we're into stoppage time. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's away. Shapes to shoot. Oh, brilliant from Keane. And that may just do it.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Atalanta have some soul-searching to do here. Having been in apparent control, they have allowed it to slip away. Your reflections then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence. and I'm afraid they will